If you have IBS, Irritable Bowel Syndrome, there is a 75% chance that you could be eating this food today. This can be causing problems to your gut. Most people think they need more fiber for IBS, but not all fiber is helpful. In fact, the wrong fiber can give you gas, bloating, cramps, and the urgent need to go to the toilets. In this video, I will guide you what to avoid, what to eat, and the number one underrated hack that could help you feel normal. I'm Dr. Yoganand Reddy. I'm a UK trained gastroenterologist, and I've treated thousands of patients with IBS in my practice. Let us fix your gut naturally but also apply some science to it. IBS isn't just in your head. It is a real brain-gut disorder. It affects how your gut intestines move, how it feels, how it responds to the day-to-day food, what you eat, and the day-to-day stress, sleep, what's going on in your brain. There are three types in IBS itself. So some people have constipation as their main symptom. Some people predominantly have loose motions. Some people one day they have loose stools. The other 2 days they might be having difficulty with passing motion. So it's a mixed variety. There are a variety of symptoms apart from that, including repetitive bloating, gas, cramping abdominal pains, passing mucus, unpredictable bathroom habits. Sometimes the moment you eat something, you just get the urge to go and use the toilet. And also people report various sensitivities to food, those who have IBS. So you don't really know what to actually eat, what not to eat. So let us start with what are the foods that one should not eat. So the foods which I tell my patients with IBS firstly is to avoid is high FODMAP foods. So FODMAPs are what we call as this short chain carbohydrate, carbs. These are foods that can be good for others, but the same food in people with IBS can be fermenting in the gut, triggering more gas and bloating. Let's take, for example, onions, garlic, apples, legumes like rajma, kidney beans, chickpeas. So they're good for us, but these foods create excess of intestinal gas, which is already a problem in people with IBS. So not all carbs are bad, but the ones I have mentioned here, they can ferment fast and can cause chaos in people who have these sensitive guts, especially for those people with IBS. Secondly, artificial sweeteners, a lot of sugar-free products being promoted as healthy sweets, healthy drinks, which have got this sorbitol, xylitol, mannitol. So for people with IBS, it's a nightmare because these artificial sweeteners, they can suck water in the colon, can give you a lot of swollen, distended feeling, bloated feeling, and can actually worsen their diarrhea. So be careful about these sweeteners. Thirdly, caffeine, that morning coffee which you love to have first thing, can speed up your gut too much, especially for those who have diarrhea predominant IBS. If you are getting immediately cramping discomfort the moment you start taking coffee, then you need to cut back on it or completely give up, because some people are very sensitive to caffeine. For those who really can't give up coffee, try and have a smaller cup, and also ensure that you don't have sugar or full fat milk in it, which can worsen your symptoms of IBS. So have a small cup of black coffee, that is after food. Fourth one, fried, fatty, greasy food. These can sit in the stomach gut for longer. So they stimulate more gastric acid. These are harder to digest food. So they can stimulate strong intestinal movements. And this, of course, can cause a lot of cramping, that bloated feeling and feeling very heavy. So if you're thinking about eating fast foods, it's like a fast ticket for flare-up of IBS symptoms. Carbonated drinks, these colas, fizzy drinks, sodas, fruit juices that have got a lot of sugar in them, and that fizz, that carbonated drinks have these carbon dioxide gas. So for those people who already have IBS, sensitive gut, putting more gas, more sugar inside, it's the worst combination that you can do for people with IBS. Let us look at what are the best foods for IBS. What can be soothing, what are considered as safe. So we need to look at low FODMAP fruits and vegetables. So those ones that have got good nutrients, but without triggering too much of gas and cause you that heaviness. So think about more of water type vegetables. For example, cucumbers, carrots, bottle gourd, pumpkin, bell peppers, the capsicum, fruits that are not too ripened. You can have bananas, you can have pomegranates, you can have papaya, berries like strawberries, blueberries. So there are a variety of options to choose from. If you want to put fiber into the diet, especially for those who are prone for constipation, where we encourage more fiber, we need to include more soluble fiber. Soluble fiber is the one that dissolves easily and forms itself into a gel, like the ones you get from oats, chia seeds, flax seeds. Avoid eating raw vegetables and also too much of whole wheat, especially when you're having a flare-up of your IBS symptoms, because too much of fiber can also worsen your symptoms. Too much fiber, sometimes it's not good for people with IBS. You can have good amount of lean protein. Let's say for non-vegetarians, you can have chicken, fish, eggs. Vegetarians, you can have paneer, mushroom, tofu, soya. These are usually generally well tolerated and don't ferment that much in the gut, so they are safe to consume, especially for people with IBS. For people who have lactose intolerance and want to avoid milk completely, you can switch to lactose-free milk. There are plenty of options nowadays with all these plant-based milk like almond milk, oat milk, soya milk. These are usually well tolerated. Certainly I see in my patients with IBS. I find a lot of my IBS patients have some degree of lactose intolerance. So we can do a simple breath test to confirm if they genuinely have lactose intolerance. So here is the real hack. IBS, Irritable Bowel Syndrome, it's not cured by tablets. It is managed by understanding your gut, because everybody's digestive system, everybody's gut is different. You need to take a look at what are the foods that can be aggravating your symptoms. Sometimes we might have to cut out or completely eliminate some foods, and later on you can start introducing them gradually. Also, it's very important to manage stress, having a good night's sleep, 7 hours, physical activity, exercise, 30-40 minutes a day. This can have real effect on the way the gut moves, the movement of the gut, the motility, and this can have overall net benefit in managing IBS. If you like this video, please subscribe to this educational channel and share this with someone who is troubled with IBS. Thank you.